Hey guys, it is April the 25th of 2015, and I want to go over the New Zealand dollar using price and time and technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. As you can see on the commitments of trader reports, commercial put a bottom in shorting and started unwinding and changing their position. So they started going long as of February the 10th, and it they were assuming that I guess they were late. They put a pivot low on the February 3rd and a pivot low on the 11th. So they were kind of late, but they noticed that, I guess, and commercial did the same thing. So this time commercial and large speculators were together on this possible change in trend, but we're late to it. So you see price going up, commercial as always unwinding, always going against, and speculators going with the trend. And you can see that somewhere around here, they had a reversal, but put a higher low, and it started pushing a higher high. So every time you got a higher high and a higher low, it's trending, going up. And you can see that here, this is the only one that I've noticed that had the crossover in regards with commercial and speculator. So this one is probably the best one to go by with in regards to the US dollar pairs. This probably is the best chart. I think next comes the pound dollar, and then the CAD dollar. But this is probably the best one that looks like it's trending really nice. So I'm gonna look into this one a little more and look at this February 3rd and March 11th low, and kind of now start forecasting, because it looks really strong. And you can see that we had to change the crossover right here. So now large speculators are long. So every time there's going to be a pullback, people are going to start buying this thing. So you see, you make a higher low, a higher low. So maybe somewhere around here would make a little higher low and keep pushing up. But you can see that money is going in, and commercial are hedging and going down. So you want to follow where the green line is going up. So let's look at the charts to see what's going on here. You can see that median term on the New Zealand dollar, I mean, it's still bearish median term, but short term it's getting some strength. We got a PPS buy signal on the week of the 16th. We chopped around here a little bit. You're above the 20, which is good, above mobile band. You're right at the point of control, having a tough time with this weekly, maybe it's a monthly pivot of that 77.22. This might be going to be probably a little resistance here, and then looks like the New Zealand want to kiss the value area high, which is that 78.71, and it's going to have to confront that 50, which is coming down here, and with the cloud. So we might probably chop around here. I mean, it's going to be a couple of months because these are weekly. So, but the goal is to see that this bottom out, we blow through this this cloud right here that we're going to face in the future. But weekly wise, it looks pretty good. Colors of the candles have changed, so we're looking more positive. There's some strength coming in. Bulls are showing up, and you can already see it with this crossover. People are just buying dips now. Looking at the daily, pretty strong. You got a nice little pop, came down, never took the low, so you technically did a higher low. And look at the linear regressions channels, they're all pointing up. So you're here, this goes down here, you may want to buy it if it pushes down here, or if it even pushes somewhere around this area, you may even want to buy it there, because it's probably going to push higher, as long as it doesn't take this low out. And it probably could dip a little bit, but it's going to probably push higher. You can see that the future indicated on May 6th that the future is looking positive. This is a nice little base right here, which is the point of control. and it looks like it may be a 50% level. So that 75.36 is pretty good. Pretty good buy level. You got the 50 right here too, which is, this is a nice little buy area right there. Or actually, even this area right here is a nice little buy area. If it ever pushes down here, this is an also nice little buy area right there if we ever get this low. You can see that we got a PPSL signal. We had a tough time at this level 77.22 monthly pivot, and we just chopped around here, and you know, selling pressure kicked in, but bulls are showing up, you know, and this is going to be a strong wall to penetrate, because this is the point of control. So let's see. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one too. You're above the 20. You're above the 50. You're above the 100, and it's looking good to the top side. Short term, you know. Just don't forget that, you know, we're dealing with weekly too, and there's a couple of levels up here too that could be possible resistance. But I'll keep an eye on this one too. I hope this helps, and make some pips.